for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Pittsburgh. It's the Pats and the Steelers on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's gone down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
So a tough early challenge here, second and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Jones. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Let's make something happen. Come on.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Harris fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Patriots have it.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Throwing Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Harris. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, you got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. They'll try the right side with Harris. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. On 2nd and 9, Pickett, the throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Here's Freiermuth again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. New England's offense set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch. Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. A very solid gain of 27. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Harris. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 28. Harris running straight ahead. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This is Harris. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down with Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. To throw again on second down. Pickett. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off play action, Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Harris. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Pickett will look to throw it here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Steelers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. Pickett back to throw. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Takes it at the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar, 45 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Kenny Pickett in the Pittsburgh offense set to go to work once again. The last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate, the receivers catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, here's Pickett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Patriots take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. And now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage.
Folks' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for New England. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first two quarters. And meanwhile, for the Steelers, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Pickett. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Again, it's Johnson. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10. At their own 18. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. To the 22-yard line. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Jones. Quick completion to Henry. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Throwing Jones. This one swung outside to Strong. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 2nd down, here's Strong once more. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going right Right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Ooh, the juke. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Pickett. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Jones now throwing on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They hand this off to Harris. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. He's been the go-to guy. They need to get on 3rd down. He's all worked out.
Or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They go play action here on 1st down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Back to throw. Jones. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Back to throw again. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the field, but it is a big show here, the first down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. Folks' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To the air on first down with Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Again, it's Harris on second down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Pickett back to throw. And that is incomplete. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown tonight. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. He completes it to Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On second down, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now here's another carry for Harris. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Now Jones. Connecting with Aguilar. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Jones. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On the give, this is Harris. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will what? I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this play. It's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds?
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Here's Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in an evenly contested AFC title game, that very likely was the kick that'll send them to the Super Bowl.
And that's why you and I are up in the booth. Can't even imagine the pressure he was under right there. I mean, that's a career definer. And he stepped up and calmly put it through the uprights.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. One final shot for Pickett. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.